Good afternoon, my dear students from عشتار Private Secondary School for Girls, 5th level. This is again your teacher of English, ريم الطائي. Unit 6, Lesson 3, you said you were happy. Read a conversation from a chat show. Underline the reported speech in the conversation. I'm going to read the conversation. Please pay attention, and I'm going to underline the reported speech. The conversation is between Alan and William. Welcome to the show. مرحبا بك في البرنامج. It is a chat show. برنامج حواري. I'm Alan Jones and my first guest, ضيفي الأول, is William Lee. I interviewed him on this show last year. قد قابلته في هذا البرنامج السنة الماضية. He was only 21 and he just had a novel, رواية, published. William said he was very happy. This is the first reported speech. قال ويليام بأنه كان سعيد جدا. Yesterday, that novel won this year's first book award. البارحة الرواية فازت بالجائزة الأولى، جائزة كتاب السنة. Let's find out, دعنا نكتشف how he feels now. William, welcome back and congratulations. قامت ألين بالترحيب بمستر ويليام وتهنئته. William, thank you, Alan. Alan, William, last year you said you were very happy. This is another or the second reported speech. وهذه الجملة الثانية المنقولة السنة الماضية. قلت بأنك كنت سعيد جدا. That memories had been published. تلك الذكريات قد نشرت. How do you feel today? Well, I can't really believe it. I am stunned. إنني مندهش. I am surprised, it means. You told me last year that you didn't even expect memories to be a great success. You told me. جملة المنقولة يا أما تبدأ بناتي العزيزات ب you said أو you told between two brackets me. You told me last year that you didn't even expect memories to be a great success. You didn't even expect. This is another reported speech. That's true, I didn't. I was just pleased to see it in a print. أنا فقط كنت أشعر بالمتعة والسرور لأراها في الطباعة. I seem to remember you said that your next book would be better. This is another reported speech. You said that your next book would be better. And that was true. I certainly didn't expect my first book to win a prize. And what have you been doing since then? After your show, I had a short holiday. Then I started writing again. I've nearly finished another novel. انتهيت من رواية أخرى. But last year you said that writing was a very lonely occupation. أيضا هنا عندنا another reported speech. You said that writing was a very lonely occupation. بمعنى occupation وظيفة أو عمل. lonely هنا جاية بمعنى غير مطروق. You told me that you weren't sure that you'd continue. You told me. هذه الجملة جملة reported speech، جملة منقولة. You told me that you weren't sure. بأنك لست متأكد، لم تكن متأكد that you would continue، بأنك ستستمر. Did I say that? Well, it's true. There have been a few times when I thought I should give up, أستسلم, and find a more normal job. وظيفة اعتيادية أكثر أو طبيعية. But you didn't, William. No, when I felt like that, I went to the gym and worked out really hard for an hour or two. After that I found I could settle down, أستقر. Again, مرة أخرى. So now you are a famous author. أنت الآن كاتب مشهور. Well done. Now, let me read this box for you and try to explain them. Reported speech, tense and pronoun changes. كيف تتغير الأزمنة والضمائر. Have becomes had. This is direct, this is indirect or reported. المباشر عندنا الفعل مضارع have يتحول بالغير مباشر أو المنقول إلى ماضي، من مضارع بسيط إلى ماضي بسيط. Have becomes had. I have a cold. She said she had a cold. This is a direct sentence. I is the subject. Have is the verb, which is in the present simple. A cold is the complement. She said. هذا الجملة منقولة، إنها قالت أو هي قالت. She had a cold. تحول الآي إلى الضمير she. الفعل من مضارع إلى ماضي والتكملة نفسها. She had a cold. Have to, must, had to. كلا الفعلين have to و must اثنينهم تتحول إلى had to في حالة الماضي، لأن must ما عندها فعل ماضي خاص بها، لذلك الهاد تو ترجع إلى المست. يعني الهاد تو هي الماضي للهاف تو والمست. You must leave early. He told us we had to leave early. He told us. هنا عندنا المفعول به، ضمير المفعول به us. We الفاعل. had to حولنا الفعل من must إلى الماضي had to والتكملة الفعل المجرد بعدها وتكملة الجملة. We had to leave early. is going to was going to. عندنا هنا going to تسبقها is are am راح تتحول بالreported إلى was were. زائد going to زائد الفعل المجرد. I'm going to cry. He said he was going to cry. هو قال بأنه سيبكي. كان سيبكي. إذن هنا عندي I am going to cry حولنا الآي إلى he. He said he زائد الفعل من am going to والفعل المجرد إلى was going to والفعل المجرد. أي كل فعل مضارع يتحول إلى فعل ماضي. will تتحول إلى would بالreported. we'll give you a lift. سوف نعطيك أو سوف نوصلك. They said they would give me a lift. هم قالوا بأنهم كانوا سيوصلوني. إذن they الفاعل الفعل said or told me. they الفاعل من will يتحول إلى would والفعل المجرد يبقى كما هو me ألف تكملة الجملة. إذن الضمائر تتحول حسب معنى الجملة. I will call you tomorrow. سأتصل بك غدا. He said that he would call me the next day. How can we make this a reported speech? How can we change it from direct to indirect speech? نحول هذه الجملة من مباشر إلى منقول. هذا الشخص I will call you tomorrow. He said تحول I إلى he والفعل said that نختار نكتبها أو لا. he would الفاعل he، حولنا will إلى would. call يبقى الفعل مجرد بعده. me the next day تحولت كلمة tomorrow إلى the next day. And now, my dear students, let us study this chart. Reported speech verb forms أشكال الفعل. Direct speech, indirect speech or reported speech. The first tense present simple مضارع بسيط. It becomes past simple يتحول إلى ماضي بسيط. For example, I am exhausted. I is the subject, am is the verb, and exhausted the adjective is the complement. He said من أحوله إلى كلام منقول اكتب الفاعل he تحول الآي إلى he زائد الفعل said أو told me. that or without that حطيناها بين قوسين يا أما نكتبها أو لا. he الكلام عنه هو الفاعل he. حولنا الآن إلى was من مضارع إلى ماضي was exhausted التكملة نفسها. present continuous مضارع مستمر. For example, I am studying يتحول إلى past continuous إلى ماضي مستمر. she told me الفاعل she يتحول الآي إلى she. told me أخبرتني that she was studying بأنها كانت تدرس. إذن الفاعل I أصبح she. was studying حولناه من مضارع مستمر am زائد الفعل study مضاف ل ing إلى was والفعل مضاف ل ing. past simple I loved the concert. أنا عندي ماضي بسيط راح يتحول إلى past perfect ماضي تام والماضي التام هو had والتصريف الثالث للفعل. For example, I loved the concert. أنا أحببت الحفلة الموسيقية. I is the subject, loved is the past simple verb, the concert is the object or the complement. When I change it into reported speech, it becomes he told me هو أخبرني that or without it he had loved the concert. حولنا الآي إلى he والفعل الماضي البسيط إلى ماضي تام had and the past participle of the verb love is loved. The concert the complement of the sentence. Present perfect مضارع تام. I have never been to Rome. I is the subject. Have never is one of the adverbs that we can use with the present perfect. هذا ظرف يستخدم مع المضارع التام البسيط. have والتصريف الثالث للفعل يتحول إلى past perfect إلى ماضي تام بمعنى had والتصريف الثالث للفعل. She said that between two brackets she'd it means she had never been to Rome. الظروف ننزلها مثل ما هي. إذن الفاعل she تحول الآي إلى she والهاف تحولت إلى had ويبقى التصريف الثالث للفعل نفسه وتكملة الجملة. will becomes would. الwill تتحول إلى would لما أحولها إلى كلام منقول. I will help you. It becomes he said that he would help me. إنه كان سيساعدني. he الآي تحولت إلى he الwill إلى would والفعل المجرد يبقى you تحولت إلى me. must you must pay attention. المust حتتحول مثل ما ذكرت إلى had to. الماضي مالت المust هو had to. يجب عليك أن تنتبه. pay attention. She told me that I had to pay attention. إذن اليو تحولت إلى I والفعل must إلى had to. الpay الفعل المجرد يبقى وتكملة الجملة. can becomes could. can تصبح could. You can stay with me. تستطيع أن تبقى معي. She said that I could stay with her. قالت بأنني أنا استطعت أن أبقى معها. إذن اليو تحولت إلى I، me تحولت إلى her. I may arrive late. It becomes might. المي الماضي مالتها هو might. He told me that he might arrive late. He might تحول الآي إلى he، والفعل may إلى might، والفعل المجرد يبقى وتكملة الجملة. could might should I should help Tom. could might should تبقى مثل ما هي. She said that she should help Tom. reported statements with say or tell، جمل منقولة مع الفعلين say أو tell. عندما نريد أن ننقل كلام شخص ما نقوم بتغيير زمن الفعل والضمائر. نستخدم أحد الفعلين said or told between two brackets the object pronoun me or any other object pronouns. نستطيع أن نستخدم كلمة ذات أو نحذفها. For example, Sarah said I want to be a professional architect. سارة قالت أنا أريد أن أصبح مهندسة معمارية محترفة. How can we change it to reported speech? سارة said الفاعل وفعل القول ينزل. That or without that نكتب ذات أو نحذفها. she يتحول الضمير I إلى she لأن الكلام عن سارة. wanted from present simple to past simple من مضارع بسيط إلى ماضي بسيط. and the complement of the sentence to be a professional architect. You should omit the to quotation. تحذفين الاقتباس، علامات الاقتباس and put full stop at the end of the sentence. Another example, this is my favorite food. علي told me. هذا هو طعامي المفضل. علي أخبرني. علي told me that was his favorite food. الفاعل فعل القول وضمير المفعول به ينزل. علي told me نفس هذا النزلة. that this تحولت هنا إلى that من مضارع بسيط is إلى ماضي was. his favorite food يتحول possessive adjective من my إلى his لأن الكلام عن علي's favorite food، عن طعام علي المفضل. إذا يتحول من my إلى his وتكملة الجملة and full stop. And now girls, Unit 6, Lesson 4, pages 141 and 142. Exercise B, read and link these rules and examples of changes in verb tenses in reported speech. نقرأ ونوصل بين القوانين والأمثلة بتغيير الفعل، زمن الفعل في الكلام المنقول. direct speech، هنا أنا عندي كلام مباشر reported speech، كلام غير مباشر أو منقول. past simple I saw the match. present perfect I've lost my mobile. present perfect continuous I've been waiting for hours. زمن الجملة الأولى ماضي بسيط so الفعل الماضي البسيط. الجملة الثانية مضارع تام بسيط have والتصريف الثالث للفعل lost. وزمن الجملة الثالثة مضارع تام مستمر have زائد been زائد الفعل wait مضاف ل ing. كيف يتغير الفعل؟ A. Past perfect ماضي تام. She said she had lost her mobile. You can match this sentence, or A with number 2. From present perfect to past perfect. I've lost my mobile. She said هي قالت she had lost her mobile. من مضارع تام إلى ماضي تام، وحولنا الفاعل I إلى she. الكلام عنها هي. أوكي. Past perfect continuous ماضي تام مستمر. She said or he said he had been waiting for hours. من مضارع تام مستمر number 3 with be إلى ماضي تام مستمر. الفاعل I يتحول إلى he، والفعل said كلام عنه هو هي. من have إلى had ماضي. been يبقى مثل ما هو، والفعل مضاف ل ing وتكملة الجملة. past perfect ماضي تام. إحنا أيضا الماضي البسيط يتحول إلى ماضي تام. She said she had seen the match. هي قالت بأنها قد رأت المباراة. إذن I saw the match تتحول الفاعل يتحول I إلى she، والفعل said فعل القول. she الكلام عنها هي، الضمير نفسه she، وعدنا so من ماضي بسيط إلى ماضي تام had، والتصريف الثالث للفعل see هو seen، وتكملة الجملة. So number 1 with C. Now we come to exercise C. طارق 17 and his sister ليلى 15. طارق عمره 17، أخته ليلى 15 went on holiday with their parents. ذهبوا في عطلة مع والديهم to Babylon in Iraq، إلى بابل في العراق. Did they enjoy the holiday؟ هل استمتعوا بالعطلة؟ Complete the reported sentences. أكملي الجمل الموصولة on the next page. Number 1. It was a boring holiday. There was nothing to do. Number 2. We had to go out every day and look at old buildings. 3. There was an international football match on TV, but I missed it. 4. I tried to have a good time with the family, but it was hard. 5. I have never been to such a boring place. 6. I don't want to go back there. And here what Layla said: it was a fantastic holiday. There was lots to see and do. We went out on lots of interesting visits to temples and so on. 3. I took hundreds of photos of the Ashtar gate and the temples. 4. Tariq just listened to his iPod and didn't speak to anyone. 5. I've been writing a diary of our holiday. And 6. I will definitely go to Babylon again. So how can we change these sentences from direct to reported؟ نحاول نحول هذه الجمل من مباشر إلى منقول. Okay, now the first sentence. It was a boring holiday. There was nothing to do. Tariq said it had been a boring holiday. قال طارق بأنها كانت عطلة مملة. من was من ماضي بسيط إلى ماضي تام يتحول إلى had، والتصريف الثالث للفعل was been. It had been a boring holiday. There had been nothing to do. أيضا ال was تتحول إلى had been. There had been nothing to do. بينما ليلى said it had been a fantastic holiday. أيضا نحول ال was إلى ماضي تام had، والتصريف الثالث للفعل was been. There had been lots to see and do. كان هناك الكثير لأن نراه ونعمله. إذا من was أيضا إلى had، والتصريف الثالث للفعل was been. Number 2, طارق said, we had to go out every day and look at old buildings. He said that they had to go. من ماضي بسيط had to go إلى ماضي تام. had من القانون، من القاعدة، والتصريف الثالث للفعل had أيضا هو had to go out every day and looked at old buildings. Layla said they had gone out on lots of interesting visits to temples and so on. إذن من ماضي بسيط went out إلى ماضي تام. had والتصريف الثالث للفعل go هو gone out. The third sentence, there was an international football match on TV but I missed it. There had been أيضا نصرف الفعل من ماضي بسيط نحوله إلى ماضي تام had، والتصريف الثالث للفعل was been، ونكمل الجملة. وعدنا الفعل هنا missed فقد، اللي هو ماضي بسيط يتحول إلى ماضي تام had missed. The third sentence, Layla said she had taken hundreds of photos. When she said I تتحول إلها، الفاعل I يتحول إلى ليلى she، والفعل من ماضي بسيط took إلى ماضي تام had taken، وتكملة الجملة hundreds of photos of عشتار gate and the temples. temples بمعنى معابد، وهنا عندنا بوابة عشتار. The fourth sentence, طارق said I tried to have a good time with the family but it was hard. he said he had tried من ماضي بسيط إلى ماضي تام. كل ماضي بسيط بنات يتحول إلى ماضي تام. tried حاول يتحول إلى had tried to have a good time with the family but it had been hard. أيضا عندي الفعل was يتحول إلى ماضي تام had، والتصريف الثالث للفعل was هو been. Number 4, Layla said طارق just listened. just had just listened. هنا عندي من ماضي بسيط إلى ماضي تام had، والتصريف الثالث للفعل listened يبقى مثل ما هو to his iPod and hadn't spoken. هنا عندي نفي الفعل الماضي. هنا didn't speak فعل ماضي بسيط يتحول إلى ماضي تام في حالة النفي. إذا عندي hadn't والفعل speak spoken. hadn't spoken to anyone. طارق said I've never been to such a boring place. طارق said he had never been. إذا عندي الفاعل I يتحول إلى he عن طارق الكلام، والفعل have إلى had. عندنا الفعل have يتحول إلى had، يبقى الظرف never، والتصريف الثالث للفعل يبقى مثل ما هو من مضارع تام إلى ماضي تام، وتكملة الجملة to such a boring place. Layla said I've been writing a diary of our holiday. She said that she had been writing a diary of their holiday. يعني هنا الفاعل I يتحول إلى شي عن ليلى، والفعل have يتحول إلى had من مضارع إلى ماضي. هنا عندي مضارع تام مستمر إلى ماضي تام مستمر. التغيير فقط في الفعل المساعد have يتحول إلى had، البين يبقى، والفعل مضاف ل ing أيضا يبقى مثل ما هو، وتكملة الجملة. And the last sentence, I don't want to go back there. طارق said that he didn't. من don't إلى didn't، من نفي المضارع إلى الماضي في حالة المنفي. don't تصبح didn't، الفعل المجرد يبقى مثل ما هو، وتكملة الجملة. While Layla said I will definitely go to Babylon again, that she would definitely go to Babylon again. فقط حولنا الآي إلى شي عنها هي الكلام، وwill يتحول إلى would، وتنزل باقي الجملة. Dear girls, this is the exercise that I have just done. Unit 6, Lesson 4. This is your homework. Please put your answers here. Dear girls, this is the end of our lecture today. Hoping to see you in our next lecture. Thank you for paying attention and goodbye.